All right, our objective here is to learn about Ohm's law. Ohm's law says the current in a circuit is directly proportional to the voltage impressed across the circuit and inversely proportional to the resistance of the circuit while at a constant temperature. All right, let's dive in, get to it. Electric resistance is measured in units called ohms. Ohm. George Simon Ohm, a German physicist, tested wires and circuits to see what effect the resistance of the wire had on the current. The relationship among voltage, current, and resistance is called Ohm's law. Current equals voltage divided by resistance. The unit of electrical resistance is the ohm, like the song of old, Ohm, Ohm on the range, just now. For a given circuit of constant resistance, current and voltage are proportional. Twice the current flows through a circuit for twice the voltage across the circuit. The greater the voltage, the greater the current. If the resistance is doubled for a circuit, the current will be half of what it would be otherwise. So to think about that, I like to look at the equation. If the current is doubled, then the resistance would have to be half, because this is an equal sign. So whatever we were doing to the left side, we got to do something to the right side to make it still equal. And because resistance is in the denominator, let's try it the other way. If we make this twice the resistance here, what happens to your current over here? It's decreased by 1/2. Remember, 1 ampere equals a volt per ohm. Relationship of the units for Ohm's law, 1 ampere equals a volt per ohm. 1 ampere also equals, a coulomb per second, right? A potential difference of 1 volt impressed across a circuit that has a resistance of 1 ohm will produce a current of 1 ampere. If the voltage is 12 volts across the same circuit, the current will then be 12 amperes because the volt is in the numerator. So whatever we do to the volt, we just do to the current. The resistance of a typical lamp cord is much less than 1 ohm, while a typical light bulb has a resistance of about 100 ohms. An iron or electric toaster has a resistance of 15 to 20 ohms. The low resistance permits a large current, which produces considerable heat. Current inside the electric devices is regulated by the circuit elements called resistors. Any electronic device that you have, if you crack it open and look to see what's inside, you're going to find a circuit board, and chances are you're going to find little things that look like this with the stripes on them. And then these black things, or maybe they're gray. These are the resistors. The job of these resistors is to reduce the current as needed. The stripes on these resistors are color-coded to indicate the resistance in ohms. How much current is drawn by a lamp that has a resistance of 100 ohms when a voltage of 50 ohms is impressed across it? Pause. Try it for yourself. Welcome back. Boom. There we go. I equals V over R. V over R equals 0.5. Concept check. What does Ohm's law state?